Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the topic, sometimes God's rejection is God's protection. And this quote has sort of been playing on my mind quite a bit lately, and I wanted to explore it and dive in this topic with you guys today. Because sometimes in life we don't get what we want or what we originally planned, and it can be really frustrating and really hard, and it can be really devastating, because sometimes I know that feeling when you want something or you try to do something or you try and reach your goals and it just doesn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And sometimes God's rejection is God's protection. And what that means is sometimes in life we get rejected. And sometimes in life we get rejected from, a certain person or a certain job or a certain school you wanted to get into, anything like that. And sometimes, if you're rejected, it's actually protection, because sometimes if you got into that school that you really wanted to get into, it may have not been the right school to get into. And everyone has their different opinions. Everyone knows sort of right from wrong in the terms of doing the right thing. But sometimes in life fate has other plans, and sometimes you don't get to meet souls that you want to meet, and sometimes you meet souls and then you part ways from life. And sometimes it's not just what you want, it's also God's plan. And sometimes God has other plans for you which isn't your original plan. But sometimes your original plan, if it doesn't go to plan, it's sort of God's protection. It's sort of not going to be the right thing for you. And sometimes if it's not the right thing for you, sometimes God rejects your original path that you wanted to do and it redirects you to a new path. And sometimes, if you did get that job, you might end up unhappy in that job, and maybe God sort of swerved you to reject that job because something bad might have happened, and then you're thinking, oh, I really wanted this job, but if you got that job, you might have not have ended up happy in that job. And God knows sort of the whole plan of life that you're doing. And sometimes, if you're getting rejected, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. That's what I really want to get to, you guys. Sometimes if you don't get what you want, it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes, if you don't get that relationship that you initially wanted, it's God's protection, because maybe you would have got into that relationship that you really wanted, and then it might have not have ended happily, or you two might have not worked out. And a lot of the things is timing in life as well. So many things in life is timing. So many things. And sometimes if it's not the right time, it won't happen. Sometimes you can meet the perfect girl, or you might think you're the perfect girl for the perfect guy, or you might be you might find that perfect job that you wanted, and it might just pass you by. And sometimes, the temporary delay, sometimes you might not make it to your ultimate goal and as far as you hoped, but sometimes that temporary delay is sort of protection, because it's sometimes if you want to do a goal and then you might not achieve it till the next year or the next year, sometimes that's God's protection. It's sort of okay, no, we're going to stop this for now because it's not the right time, and then we're going to redivert you, and then when it is the right time, you can flourish through to reach your ultimate goal. And sometimes in life, unfortunately, God's protection is, sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer to get what you want. And a lot of the things it is timing. I truly believe that so many things in life is timing. Right place, right time. And sometimes if you're not in the right place or the right time, or you meet someone really special and it's just the wrong time, then you guys will split, and you might think, oh, maybe in a different lifetime. I've certainly met souls who I thought I would end up, getting into a relationship with or having a friendship with, and then our souls don't end up meeting again, and it's really sad. But sometimes it's not the right time, or sometimes you meet at the wrong time. Two souls might meet and they might be perfect for each other, but if it's the wrong time, then it may not work out. And the same with jobs and hobbies and things that you enjoy, and everything in life. A lot of the time it is timing, but you know, if something doesn't work out, it's not meant to be, and what will be will find you. And sometimes, unfortunately, in this life, you know, you will get rejected a lot, and you will get rediverted to something that you never thought that would happen. And a lot of life is sort of, you end up somewhere where you never thought you would end up. For example, I'm a dance teacher, and when I was younger I never thought I would be a dance teacher. That's just sort of an example of an experience that I've had in my life. And you know, if it's truly meant to be, it will find you, and you don't need to worry too much, you know, about this and that and that. Just do your best and take it day by day, step by step, and one day you will look back at your life when you're older and you'll realise that, you know, you spent so much time in your life worrying and stuff. But you will look back in your life and you may think, you may not get into that school, and you may be really gutted, but then when you look back at it, you may think, oh, I'm really glad that I didn't get into that school because this school was better. So that's sort of an example of God's timing. And sometimes in life it's really disappointing that two souls leave, or you don't get in that school or something, but at the end of the day, sometimes it is God's protection. And you know, if you did get with that soul that you really wanted to get with, you may have not ended up happy. And sort of it's God's, I think God knows what's best for you more than you know what's best for you. Like, sometimes you have to trust your intuition as well. I always trust my intuition. Intuition knows way more than you do. And it's weird because sometimes your intuition will tell you something and you will think, why is my intuition telling me something? For example, like when you leave the house and your intuition says, bring an umbrella, it's going to rain. And then you end up bringing... And then you end up don't bring an umbrella, and then you're like, oh, it's okay, I won't bring an umbrella, whatever. And then you don't end up bringing an umbrella, and then what happens? It just rains down, and you're like, damn, that is annoying. That's sort of an example of sort of trusting your intuition. And sometimes I think intuition is sort of your spirit guides from higher up, or God telling you to do something. Like, always trust your intuition. With me, I get like an intuition and I just follow it, and it always is 100% correct. My intuition has never ever been wrong, and I think trusting your intuition is such a powerful force, because, you know, as humans we have these things. We're spirits in bodies. If you think about it, essentially that's what we are as a human. And, you know, on this life journey you connect with different souls and different people, and you work out, you know, what you like and you don't like, and, you know, you connect with people, and that connecting with people is so special. And, you know, a lot of people take that for granted. And, you know, so take this away from this video today. God's rejection is God's protection. If you're watching this video right now and you didn't get what you want, it's because it wasn't meant to be. Like, I can't explain this enough. If it's not meant to be, it won't be. And that is really true. And please don't get upset, please don't feel sad. If you really wanted something and it just didn't end up the way you wanted it, please don't be sad. I know you will be a bit upset and you will be sad, but just know, if you're watching this video and you're sad and upset, please just know you will be okay. You will be okay. Everything in life will be okay. We go through ups and downs in life, and if you're in a down period, you will get back up here. In life we go through waves. we go through waves in life, and sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll be sad. And if you're in a sad point in your life, I'm terribly sorry. You will get through this. And if you're sad because God rejected you of a relationship, a friendship, a job, a house that you wanted, just know, if you're watching this, it is God's protection, and you will be okay, I promise you. And if it didn't work out, it really wasn't meant to be. It really wasn't meant to be, and you will be fine. I know you will be fine. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. So just remember, if something doesn't work out your way, it's God's protection. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you, it's just the universe guiding you to what is truly meant for you. And if it's meant for you, it won't leave you. And that's all we have for today. And if you, it's also when it comes to relationships as well, like, if someone leaves you, it wasn't meant to be. Your person won't leave you. With jobs, if you do a job and you end up leaving, it was just sort of a chapter on your life to guide you to the next chapter. And also but then some other people sort of have relationships, and each relationship serves a purpose at that time. And, you know, sometimes you connect with souls, and once that purpose is complete within the two souls, and then it's time for you to depart. And sometimes it has nothing to do with you. It's just the way the universe is redirecting you to what is truly meant to be, and what's truly meant to be will find you at the right time, I promise you. Yeah. So that's all I have time for today. God's rejection is God's protection. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, and I will see you guys next week for a brand new video. Bye!